Assalamu alaikum students. I hope you are all doing well. Today is 31st March 2026 and the day is Tuesday. We are doing exercise 1.2 and in this lesson we are going to discuss question number 11 and question number 12 of exercise 1.2. It is on page number 16 of your learner's book. Let's see the statement of question number 11. Question number 11. In these diagrams, we are given two diagrams in this question. Okay, and each diagram has two types of shapes. You can see that these four shapes, these are squares, and these four shapes, these are circles. Okay, so in each diagram we have two types of shapes, four squares and four circles. Now you can see some numbers are written in these diagrams and some numbers are missing. Okay, so we need to find these missing numbers in each diagram. Now to find these missing numbers, we are given a method to complete this diagram. Let's see what is that method. In these diagrams, the integer in a square, which means this number, the integer in a square minus 12, is the product of the integers in the circles next to it. Okay, this is the method to complete this diagram. What does it mean? This number, the integer in a square, is the product of these two numbers. Okay, product of these two numbers means when we multiply these two numbers, we get this number. Let's read the statement again. The integer in a square, which means this number, is the product of the integers in the circles next to it, which means this number is the product of these two numbers. Product of these two numbers means when we multiply these two numbers, we get this number. Let's see. You can see that there is no sign with 4. It means it is positive integer. No sign means plus sign. So this one is a positive integer. Let's multiply these two numbers. 3 multiply by 4. If we multiply these two numbers, 3 4s are 12 and minus multiply plus is minus. So this number, according to the method, according to the instruction which is given in the question, this number is the result of multiplication of these two numbers. When we multiply the two numbers of the circles, we get the number which is inside the square. Now by using this method, we need to find these missing numbers. I hope you understood the method to complete this diagram. What is the method? The integer in a square. Okay, if you want this number, multiply these two numbers. If you want this missing number, multiply the numbers of the circles which are connected to it. If you want this missing number, multiply the two numbers of the circles which are connected to it, and you will find your answer. So this is the method. Now let's find the missing numbers. How to find this one? By multiplying these two circles which are connected to this square. This is the method which is given in the statement, that to find the missing number of the square, multiply the numbers of the circles. Okay, now let's find this one. 4 multiply by 5. 4 multiply by 5. Multiply these two numbers. 4 multiply by 5 is 20 and plus multiply minus is minus. So this missing number is minus 20. Now let's find this one. How to find this missing number? By multiplying the circles which are connected to this square. Okay, this is the method to find the missing number of the square, that multiply the two numbers of the circles and write your answer in the square. Now let's multiply these two numbers. 5 2s are 10. 5 2s are 10. Multiply these two numbers. 5 2s are 10. And which sign we should write with it? minus multiply, there is no sign with it, no sign means plus sign, so you can write plus with it, it is positive integer. Minus multiply plus, it is minus. So this missing number, it was minus 10. Now let's find this missing number. How to find this one? The method is multiply the two numbers of the circles which are connected to it and write your answer here. 3 multiply by 2, multiply these two circles. 3 multiply 2, 3 4s are 12, 3 2s are 6, 3 multiply by 2, 3 2s are 6, and which sign we should write with it? For that, see these two signs, minus multiply plus. So what is minus multiply plus? It is minus. 3 2s are 6 and minus multiply plus is minus. So I hope you understood the method to find the missing numbers of the diagram. Now let's see the second part. In the second part, this number is missing which is inside the square. How to find this number? By using the same method, multiply these two circles and you will find this missing number. Multiply these two numbers. Okay. There is no sign with it, no sign means plus sign, this number is positive integer. 6 multiply 5, 6 5s are 30, and plus multiply minus is minus, so this missing number is minus 30. Now let's find this one. This time in this diagram the circle numbers are missing. Okay, in this diagram the square numbers were missing, and you can see that there is a small difference in these two diagrams. In this diagram the circle numbers are also missing. Okay, now how to find this one? To find this one, read the table of this number, because this number is the product of these two numbers. ये नंबर इन दोनों को मल्टीप्लाई करके आया है. इट मीन्स अगर हमें ये नंबर चाहिए तो हमें इसका टेबल रीड करना चाहिए. रीड द टेबल ऑफ दिस नंबर एंड सी दैट वेयर डज 18 कम्स. 6 1s are 6, 6 2s are 12, and 6 3s are 18. 6 3s are 18. It means we should write 3 here, because 6 3s are 18. So it must be 3 here. 6 3s are 18. Now to get minus 18, which sign we should write here? This one is plus, so this one must be minus, because plus multiply minus is minus. Now you can see that 6 3s are 18 and plus multiply minus is minus. So this one is our right answer here. Now how to find this one? Read the table of this number and see that where does 12 comes. ठीक है, 3 का टेबल रीड करना है और उसमें देखना है 12 कहाँ पे आता है, वो आंसर होगा. 3 1s are 3, 3 2s are 6, 3 3s are 9, 3 4s are 12, 3 4s are 12. So there must be 4 here. यहाँ पे 4 लिखेंगे तभी तो आंसर 12 आएगा ना. So there must be 4 here because 3 4s are 12. So 3 4s are 12, and which sign we should write with it? It is minus. So minus multiply plus, we should write plus sign with it. ठीक है, क्योंकि हमें यहाँ पे माइनस चाहिए ना, आंसर में माइनस है. सो माइनस मल्टीप्लाई दिस नंबर मस्ट बी पॉजिटिव, राइट प्लस साइन विद इट. अगर आप यहाँ पे माइनस राइट करोगे तो माइनस मल्टीप्लाई माइनस वो प्लस हो जाएगा, बट हमें नेगेटिव आंसर लाना है. इट मीन्स वी शुड राइट प्लस विद इट सो दैट वी गेट माइनस मल्टीप्लाई प्लस माइनस. ठीक है, आई होप यू गेट इट. Now how to find this missing number? By using this method. Multiply these two circles and you will get this number. 4 5s are 20 and plus multiply minus is minus. So this missing number is minus 20. So this was the method to complete these diagrams. I hope you understood the meaning of this line, which tells us that how to complete these diagrams. Now let's see the next question. It is question number 12. The diagram is similar to the diagrams in question number 11. This diagram, okay, it is similar to the diagrams of question number 10. This diagram is similar to these diagrams. The numbers in the circles must be integers. These numbers, the numbers in the circles must be integers. Copy and complete this diagram. Are there different ways to do this? Now let's find the missing number of this diagram. This one is question number 12. we need to complete this diagram. These numbers are already written and the numbers of the circles, these are missing. Now to find these missing numbers, see the factors of 10. 10 कौन से tables में आता है? 10 comes in the table of 1, 10 comes in the table of 2. So 10, 1 tens are 10. It means we can write 1 here and 10 here to get minus 10 here, because this number is the product of these two numbers. When we multiply these two circles, we get this number. If we write 1 here and 10 here in this circle, we can get minus 10 in this square, because 1 tens are 10. 1 multiplied by 10 is 10. Now this one is minus 10, so it means one of the numbers should be positive, other should be negative. ठीक है, इन दोनों में से एक के साथ प्लस और एक के साथ हमें माइनस लगाना चाहिए क्योंकि आंसर नेगेटिव है. सो इफ आई टेक दिस वन एज पॉजिटिव इंटीजर, so this one must be negative. Now you can see that 1 multiplied 10 is 10 and plus multiply minus is minus. So these missing numbers are plus 1 and minus 10. Now how to find this one? By reading the table of this one. Read the table of 10 and see that where does 30 comes. 10 ones are 10, 10 twos are 20 and 10 threes are 30. So it means we should write 3 here, because 10 threes are 30. We should write 3 here, 3 in this circle. 10 threes are 30 by multiplying these one. 10 threes are 30. Now which sign we should write here? Minus or plus? We should write plus sign with it, because minus multiply plus is minus. This number is negative, so there must be plus sign with it. If we write minus with it, तो वो minus multiply minus plus हो जाएगा. It means हमें यहाँ पर plus लिखना चाहिए ताकि minus multiply plus minus आंसर आए. So there must be plus 3 in this circle. Now how to find this one? For that, read the table of 3 and see that where does 24 comes. 3 ones are 3, 3 twos are 6, 3 threes are 9, 3 fours are 12, 3 fives are 15, 3 six are 18, 3 sevens are 21 and 3 eights are 24. 3 eights are 24, it means we should write 8 here to get 24 in this square. So 3 eights are 24, we should write 8 here in this circle. Which sign we should write here with 8? Now to get negative answer, this number is positive, so we should write minus with it. Okay, to get negative answer. So this number must be negative, because 3 8s are 24 and plus multiply minus is minus. Yes. So it means this number must be negative to get minus 24. We have completed this diagram. The statement was complete the diagram. Are there different ways to do this? Can we write different numbers in the circles to get the same answers? Find all the possible answers. Okay. So there are multiple answers of this question. We need to find all the possible answers. Now can we get this minus 10 by writing different numbers in these circles other than plus 1 and minus 10? Yes, we can get minus 10 if we write minus 1 here and plus 10 here. You can see that when we multiply these two numbers, 1 tens are 10 and minus multiply plus is minus. So it means हम यहाँ पर minus 1 और यहाँ पर plus 10 राइट कर सकते हैं by flipping the sign of these two. अगर इन दोनों के साइन चेंज कर दें, ठीक है, plus 1 और minus 10, इनको मल्टीप्लाई करने से minus 10 आता है. अगर हम इनके साइन चेंज करते हैं minus 1 और plus 10, फिर भी minus 10 आता है, ठीक है. So this one is other possible answer. Now what will be this number? By changing the sign of this number, we can write minus 3 here. You can say 10 threes are 30 and plus multiply minus is minus. And what will be this number? You can change the sign of this number to find this number. It must be plus 8. 3 8s are 24 and minus multiply plus is minus. Now how to find this one? You know that from the factors of 10, 10 also comes in the table of 2. 2 5s are 10. 2 5s are 10. 1 10s are 10. 2 5s are 10. So we can write 2 and 5 here. ठीक है, जैसे आप 1 और 10 यहाँ पे राइट कर सकते हो, तो 2 और 5 भी हम यहाँ पे राइट कर सकते हैं, बिकॉज 2 के टेबल में भी 10 आता है. आपने टेबल्स देखने कौन कौन से टेबल्स में आता है. 1 के टेबल में 10 आता था, तो हमने 1 10s are 10 लिख लिए, और फिर साइन चेंज कर लिया, वो भी एक और आंसर हो गया। तो अभी 2 5 10 भी है, तो हम 2 और 5 भी यहाँ पे राइट कर सकते हैं। 2 5 10, बाय मल्टीप्लाइंग दीज टू नंबर्स वी गेट 10। नाउ to get minus 10, one number should be positive, other should be negative, because plus multiply minus is minus. Now how to find this one? Read the table of 5. 5 6 are 30, so 5 6 are 30, there must be 6 here. And which sign we should write with it? To get negative answer we should write plus with it, because minus multiply plus is minus. Now how to find this one? Read the table of 6 and see that where does 24 comes. 6 4s are 24, so there must be 4 here to get 24. 6 4s are 24. Which sign we should write with it? Plus multiply minus is minus, so there must be minus here. Now we have another possible answer. We can fill these circles by flipping the sign of these integers. If we flip the sign of this one, if we write this one as minus 2 and this one as plus 5, again we have minus 10 in this circle. You can see that 2 5s are 10 and minus multiply plus is minus. Okay, so this one is other possible answer. Change the sign of this number, we can write minus 6 here, and if we change the sign of this number we can write plus 4 here. Okay, you can see that 5 6 are 30, plus multiply minus is minus. 6 4s are 24, minus multiply plus is minus. 4 2s are 8 and plus multiply minus is minus. These are all the 4 possible answers. और कोई हमारे पास इंटीजर्स नहीं है जिससे हम डायग्राम कंप्लीट कर सकते हैं. ठीक है, आई होप यू अंडरस्टूड द आइडिया टू कंप्लीट दीज डायग्राम्स. प्रैक्टिस दैम, and if you have any confusion or question you can ask me. That's all for today. Allah Hafiz.